I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys, so diving into this video, we got a couple different low budget filters for you guys to use to help build your coins up. And these are going to be some new filters based off of the recent marquee matchups. So make sure to stick around for all of them. And as we're getting into this, make sure that you do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. So first filter we're going to be looking at here is really simple, and it's going to be gold La Liga center backs. Now, the reason this filter works right now is because one of the sections of the marquee matchup requires La Liga players, and it's a three-back formation, meaning you're basically going to need to have three La Liga center backs in it. So if we take a look at the price of these right now, these La Liga center backs are currently selling for about 1,500 coins a piece. Now, obviously, this is going to fluctuate depending on the time of day, but typically, right now they're selling about 1,500. I want to pick these up for about 1,300 or less. Now we can do this both sniping and bidding here. So first off, we'll show you bidding. There's a couple different ways you can go about this. First off is just this way of just bidding the lowest price possible on every card. Now I found this to be a really competitive filter. So the other way that you can do bidding on filters that are really competitive is just immediately bumping the bid up to where you want to pick these cards up to. So maybe I would just right away bid 1,300 on a bunch of these cards, and that's another way you can go about it. The other way, you just need to stay on top of the bids a lot more because you're almost never going to win those for only like 300 400 coins because it is such a popular filter here. But we'll see what we can do, see if we can pick up some cards for nice and cheap. Now obviously you can do sniping as well. Now one tip I have for sniping is you're almost always on this kind of filter gonna have to do your sniping from the squad menu. Now, I'll show you what that means here, but sniping from the normal transfer market is a lot more difficult than sniping from the squad menu. So what I mean by that is rather than going here and doing like max bid price 1,300 and trying to snipe like this is a lot slower. It's gonna be hard to pick cards up. What you can do is you can go to your squad here. You can get L1 or LB to go to transfer market, and then you're going to put your filter in, and then you're going to snipe from here. And what this does is it's a lot quicker and easier to pick cards up. Now you got to get used to it because it's a little bit different inputs, but there's less buttons to press, making it easier to get those cards. Now, I haven't had much luck sniping on this filter. Granted, my internet isn't great, so on competitive filters, I do find it relatively difficult at times. But if you are able to pick cards up here, you can see these will consistently pop up for 600, 700 coins, and you can make some easy coins from it. Now, moving into our next filter here that I want to show you guys, going to be very similar. Going to be sticking in the La Liga, just going to be a different formation here. You can see very competitive filter here. It's going to be a lot easier late at night, and the sniping end of it is going to be where you're going to pick up most of your cards there. Now, moving on to the next filter. Before we go any further, I want to make sure that all of you guys are following me on Twitch for all my daily live streams. Link is in the description, and it's the same as my YouTube name, just FiefCheat49. It's the easiest place to get trading advice, squad reviews, help with your team, and just kind of interact with the community. So make sure you come hang out in the live streams. So let's get right back into this video. We're going to go La Liga, and we're going to jump over to right mids and left mids. Now, this formation is a 3-4-3, meaning there's left mid, left wing, and right mid. So people are using a lot of these outside midfielder positions. And if you take a look right now, these gold left mids in the La Liga are currently selling for about 850 coins, it looks like. So again, we can try to pick these up like 650, 700, and cards like this are going to be easier to pick up than those center backs because the more expensive, the more competitive it's going to be there. That's why it's always harder to kind of pick up cards in a filter where it's like a bunch of 83 and 84 cards, but easier when you're kind of dealing with cards that are cheaper. So, and you'll see this with the right mids as well. These are probably about the same price, about 850 coins. So I'm gonna try to pick these up for 600 or less. I want to see if that is possible, because if it is, it's gonna be some crazy coins. And again, these are gonna be a lot easier to pick up here. So if you're having trouble with the center backs, moving over to right mids or left mids, you'll have a lot more luck. And there's just a lot more cards because you can deal with both of them at once. So I can go and bid on all the right mids for 600, and then I can jump over to the left mids and go bid on all these. And after I bid on all the left mids and right mids, then I can go snipe them as well. So there's a lot of different things you can do here with this, and you've got a couple different filters to choose from there. And then if I were to just go gold La Liga right mids, let's see how long it takes one to pop up for 600 coins or less here. 2 searches, 3 searches, 4 searches. So it's taking a little bit of time here. It's not as fast as the center backs, which was honestly kind of surprising to me. I thought it would be quicker. And you can look at the left wings, right wings as well. There's just not as many of those cards, and they're probably pretty expensive at the moment. So that's why I didn't really mention those. I just find the left mids, right mids to be better. So that's kind of the idea with these filters. Snipe, bid, pick up as many cards as you can. And again, those outside midfielder positions will be a lot easier for you. Relatively contested filters, but make sure to give this a go. But guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.